This is Goblin Vyke, the Thief Tycoon. It's an indie game that, at first, I thought was a little outside my wheelhouse. But I gave it a try, and before I knew it, I lost half my workday. It happened just now. It's pretty good. My name is Charlie, and this is the playtest version that Art Thieves has recently introduced, which expands the demo that's been up for a bit. Links are in the description. I think you'll get where the game is going pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and hit new game, and I'll hit standard for now. I don't know about difficulty long term. I've only given it about an hour and a half of my time now, I guess. So we'll get into it. Again, I think you're going to figure it out pretty quick here. My dear son, Vyke, by the time you read this letter, I will be gone. I made a terrible mistake by taking out a loan from the bank to expand our business, which only led to countless debts. My old bones have finally given out after years of overwork. Your old man can no longer support your college tuition, and for that, I have failed you, my boy. The bank will soon be taking our ancestral shop, Grabby's. I don't expect you to, but if you choose to try and save the shop, remember this: be greedy. All my life, I tried to be an honest goblin, but I was wrong. In this bloody, cruel world, greed is good. Signed, Father. All right, you can get the sense of where we're going here. So this is Grabby's, and we're going to walk up to our counter here. This is where Vyke grew up. My father sold equipment and supplies to the passing adventurers, always at a fair price. The customers all liked him. Who is this little goblin in my shop? Your shop? This is Grabby's. It used to be, but old Grabby still owed me a lot of money when he died. It's you. You're the one that made my father. Ah, so you're old Grabby's son. Your dad signed a contract. Black and white, clear as day. This shop is mine now. What are you gonna do about it? I can play tough or beg. I'm gonna play tough. It's only a bunch of money, right? I'll pay you. You? Do you even have any money? Do you even know how to make money? Goblins are born to make money. I won't just save the shop. I'll become the richest mogul in town and buy out your whole bank. Oh, that's a good one, little goblin. You should join a circus as a clown. Do you know how much I've been through to build my fortune? A pauper like you could never imagine. We'll see. Fine. We'll see. You may keep the shop for now, but let me make this clear. Every 4 days, I will come to collect. If you don't have the money, your game is over. Okay, so that's our shop. Well, that's our situation, such as it is. So now it's nighttime, and we're thinking to ourselves, how am I supposed to make so much money? There's a few items left in the inventory. I don't even have the funds to restock. I see it. Who's speaking? Ooh, what is that? So we have a journal down here. This is today, and our payment is due here. We're gonna be referencing the calendar a lot because there's also a lot of other events and stuff that go on that we want to hit in time. We also have what's called an echo pitch. These are focuses, and we'll unlock more as we go, and we'll be able to use these to help influence our bargaining and our negotiations and stuff when it comes to selling. You'll see. And then we finally have some jokes to collect. I have no idea what these do, so we'll see how that goes. And then we have the shop inventory. So these are the things that we have available to sell right now. It's just an iron sword, a grayfinch bow, a glimmer staff. There's some scrolls here of various different things too. Think of this like any other, like a D&D thing if you want. I'm a shop in D&D, right? We have various different levels of items. Here's a strength scroll, an intelligence scroll, a dexterity scroll, etc. Okay? So we're gonna walk this way now. I see greed deep inside the little goblin's heart. A mask? A talking mask? You want gold. Lots of gold. Don't try to deceive me with your tricks. I'm a goblin, yes, but I'm an honest goblin, just like my father. But he worked himself to death, didn't he? He did. This is a greedy world. Honest goblins can't make money. You made your point. Outside the town, there's a bottomless dungeon. Countless wonders venture in, looking for gold. I know that dungeon, but I'm just a weak goblin. I can't wield a sword or chant a spell. How can I fight monsters? You can steal. Use your cunning and agility to sneak up on your targets. Stealing from monsters and adventurers? Exactly. Steal weapons and supplies and then sell them to other adventurers. That's not how my father ran business. This is your choice, little goblin. Wear me on your face and I'll grant you power. Sell your conscience for wealth. Yes, so if I live honestly, I probably lose because I just gotta admit, yeah, this is where the fun is. I choose wealth. I accept you. I won't make the same mistakes my father as my father. And also, he told me to be greedy. Good. Under the cover of night, go to the dungeon, and I'll guide you. So at night, we go to the dungeon, okay? And then during the day, we sell stuff we have. So we're gonna head out to the dungeon like this. Here's the sort of map of the dungeon that we know of so far. We don't know anything, we've never been there, but we have lots of different levels. So let's go ahead and go. Now we can also pack our bag, put some stuff in our bag before we leave if we want to, but I'm going in with an empty pack. So let's go. All right. The Spire, buried underground. Sign says, number 1, New Gold Town welcomes adventurers from afar. 2, the gold in the dungeon is unlimited. We wish you, but in no way guarantee, a huge fortune. 3, the dungeon is dangerous. Any injuries or fatalities are your own responsibility. 4, the Adventurers Guild reserves the right of final interpretation of this notice. Adventurers Guild of New Gold Town. Okay, so we're going to be moving around like this. We can jump, and we can also hide in various different things too, right? Now, you'll notice my field of view, right, is obstructed by objects, so I can't see things. I got to jump a little bit better than that. There we go. Here is the entrance. Oh, it's been a while since my last visit. A spire growing out of the ground. It was buried underground, along with the gold that lures thousands of adventurers. All right, so giant bell. You can also see as I walk and also as the bell rings, there's this sort of like, this is our sound. This is how far out the sound carries, right? So we need to be sneaky and not make a lot of noise either. So we're gonna run down this way and then we're gonna come down through this way, and you can see various different things through this dungeon and we need to navigate it. So we can see that there's a body down here, and then there's also this little button right here. So that's a trap, okay? These spikes will pop out if you step on this. This guy learned the hard way. We're going to avoid that by just jumping over top of it. But we have a body here, and we can loot that body. So there's a basic healing potion here and a shriveled coin purse that's got just 3 gold. Now, every item in here has a tier level. So the basic healing potion right here is just a level 1. Same thing with the coin pouch, level 1. But these tier levels, they vary depending on how deep we get and everything. And also, there are ways to upgrade these tier levels, even inside the dungeon. We may see that later. I ran into that briefly when I was playtesting for way longer than I intended to. Let's go ahead and kick this ladder, lower it down. And now we have a monster. So as we look at this monster, we're going to get noticed. It says, be careful. To steal from someone, you must precisely open its bag first. Press Shift to quickly sneak. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go be able to sneak now. I don't push out a whole bunch of sound, but I need to be very quick about this because as soon as I steal from him, a timer starts. And if I'm still in his pockets when that timer hits 0, he wakes up and attacks me. So we're gonna steal. I need to hit the buttons in the right amount of time, and then I need to go ahead and grab the things, stop stealing from him, and oh, I ran away and he saw me. Now, I was out of his field of view. It was dark for him when I got in here, so he doesn't know where I am. So if I can get out of their field of view and then hide, then we're good. Otherwise, he'll know where I am. I stole a sword, and I also stole a spire key used to unlock this and enter the spire. So now I can go this way. And that's what I'll do. So this door can't be opened without that key. Okay, so just kind of giving me a baseline of how everything works. Now I can also hear him down here. I can hear somebody down here. And if I go to the edge, I might be able to see him here, right about there. There he is. Okay, so now I've got to deal with the target that's moving. He's awake. And if I start running around, he can probably see me. However, if I'm careful, I can probably hide right here. And I might be able to steal things from him as he passes by me. But he's moving, so, you know, it's got to be quick. There's also another option, which we'll probably do a lot of. And that is letting him see me and then getting him to kill himself. Because there's a trap right here. So I can just get up and he steps on the trap and dies. And then I can freely loot his body however long I want. So there's a lot of ways to do that. Of course, if I hit the trap myself, I'd get hit. I have 30 HP up here. So I need to be careful on stepping on traps myself too. But just sort of showing you the different ways that you can deal with people here. Okay, so there's a little way to get in here. I'll pick this up. This is the test the water. It's another focus. We can use this in our negotiations. Add 1 to 3 persuasion value. Test the water first when in doubt. Echo pitch is to repeat the persuasion value from your last boast. How many times do I have to say it? Important things need to be said twice. Yeah. So it's basically just saying the same thing over and over again on that one. You'll see how that works in a second. All right. So as we come over here, I can see we've got a ledge here, and then there's this big thing down here. And we're kind of left, kind of trapped in here, right? Well, these false walls exist. You can kind of see what they are like. You can kind of tell from the graphic here. There's also these little guys here. These guys are these little slugs. These are gold slugs or gold, whatever they're called. Gold beetles, coin beetles. There it is, coin beetles. And we can use these for distractions and various other things too. So we're going to go ahead and pull this lever. That'll raise that platform up. And then we can just come over here like this and up and up. There we go. So satisfy that little requirement there. Grab this coin beetle and start heading down. And being careful if we are seen there. So this guy, we're going to get notified here. It says, wait, if you move forward, the skeleton will see you. You can throw a coin beetle behind it to distract it. So this is a way of making sure that we don't get seen even when they're staring right at us. We just need to make sure they're not staring right at us. So we're going to throw a coin beetle behind him like this. Ooh, what's that? Make a noise behind him. And that allows us to get down here. Right. And now we can move our way up if we hear him walk back. Yeah, there he goes. He's walking back. So if we can be very quiet and get into here, right? We can probably approach right from behind him here. And we'll take these things. Oh, I did it again. Whoops. Hide. When you're done stealing, you're no longer crouching. And I keep forgetting that. So I want to not do that anymore if I can help it. All right, so let's get out of here. There we go. We don't have any real reason to take him out. There's no reason to, you know, to kill him or anything. We're just stealing things. Now, as my backpack fills up, there is a little bit of, you know, reorganization and stuff that we can do to kind of keep this in here, because you do have to manage the size of your backpack and everything. And of course, there's ways to make this bigger as we go too. All right, so we've got a guy down right here. Go ahead and try to loot him. We've got an explosive doll. We can place it in an enemy's backpack and it will explode after 5 seconds. So this is a way of stealing from somebody and then making sure we don't have to deal with them anymore. So let's see if we can maybe pull that off. So we need to make sure that we're... I don't know about this guy. That's going to be very hard to get. I think I might need to distract him a bit more. Oh, it looks like we have a... Oh, there's a switch up there. Okay, I think I see how to take care of him. So I can come over here. There's a switch right here. This little spike thing. So I think what I'm going to do here instead is... I'm going to wait for him to look. Then I'm going to go like this. All right, yeah. Okay, so now what we need to do is get him to walk underneath this. It's pretty much where we need to go there. So I'm going to go like this. Coin beetle there. That'll get him to run underneath and then get him. Ha ha ha. All right, good. Now we have a bloodstained sword, but there's a question mark here. I'm not entirely sure what these are. The quality is indiscernible. It could be of higher grade or entirely ruined. We don't know what it is. So we'll have to keep an eye out for a way to tell. We also have another thing here. This is upgrade grease. It enchants other items with the grease to upgrade the level of the item by 1. So if we want to apply this to something, we could maybe apply it to the sword or whatever. So let's say I do that. Let's say I choose to apply it to the staff. So now it becomes a level 2 staff. It's a misty staff now. Okay. It's worth more. So, that's a good thing. So as we get those, we'll want to use them as best as we can because they also take up room in our backpack. So we want to use them as quickly as we can. So I think we have everything we need here. Let's just come down really quick. We want to raise that lever actually. So let's go ahead and pull the lever. There we go. All right, and we've already looted this guy, right? Yeah, okay. Now this will allow us to drop down, and this will lower us. Now, as we get down to the level 2 for this dungeon, this is the Cathedral of the Nameless God. You're a born thief, little goblin. These weapons and scrolls aren't yours to use, but yours to sell. But one more thing. Whenever you see a statue like this, pray. Through its light shall you enter and leave this dungeon. Who is this nameless god? Oh, don't ask. Your greed will lead you to her eventually. I don't know if that voice actually works for the thing anymore. Anyway, pray. It's a teleport point. We can come back to this point. So now when we start our adventures to the dungeon and stuff, we can start from here if we want to. My bag is pretty full, so I kind of can't really go very many places here. Can't really get much. But there might be, maybe I can get an upgrade thing or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. We've got something over here, too, to look at. So let's just get a quick little talk with this little chest here. Sometimes these chests want to eat you. Other times they just want to talk. At the dawn of the new year, 4 eggs have been hidden within this cathedral. One has a keen ear for listening. One gazes into the far distance. One follows like a shadow. One opens only for the red key. Bring them all back to me, and a New Year's gift shall be yours. So there's a bit of a riddle there, huh? We gotta go collect some loot. It doesn't look like I can get up to that yet, so we're not gonna bother with that unless... Nope, doesn't go back that way. I wasn't sure if that was a false wall or not. All right, so we'll head down this way. Let's see what happens. And we have a door here, but we can't get in. It only opens from the other side. So this is an exit, as far as we can tell. So we'll have to go this way. My bag is pretty dang full, man. So we've got this ledge here. We can jump. I'm not sure I could make that jump, though. I'm not sure I can make that jump. That's a pretty far jump. It's a pretty long way down, too. I don't want to die. So tell you what we can do. Well, I guess I'm trapped in it now, aren't I? Because I can't go up there anymore. Oh, boy. Probably should have decided to exit. Well, we'll see what happens here. We're going to come down. Yep. And we'll come down like this. And we've got a boulder, looks like, coming through. Okay. And then we've got this door over here. Maybe that door will let us come out. I don't know. I went way too far, and now I got hurt, and I can't. I can't jump very high. Okay, I'm not used to being in here without being. I am actually a little further than I went when I was playtesting. I decided to keep going instead of going back to the shop. So that's my bad, and it's going to cost me to do that because down here is really difficult to manage. He can shoot. He can shoot at me. We're gonna have to come down here. No, come down here. Come down here. He's not going to come down here. All right. Come down and follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me over here. Come here, skeleton. There you go. What? Yeah, I got him. Whew. All right. Now that's a bow, and I can't do much with that bow. I can also get this guy if I want to. Hey, come get me. 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 Got. All right, cool. So we have some lucky things here, okay? I can take this upgrade grease, for example, and I can hit one of these items with it. Maybe the bloodstained sword is pretty good. Why don't we go ahead and try that? So I can take this, use it on the bloodstained sword, It ends up being just a regular old steel sword, I guess. So there we go. We have a steel sword. We also have this other bloodstained sword, which I could use. Now, I've got a lot of healing potions. I can use those myself as well. So why don't we go ahead and use this one? It's up to 1830. We can bring this one over if we want to then. I don't have a use for the explosive doll at the moment. And I would actually like to get this other sword with me. So I'm going to grab this other sword like this. The doll seems like a really cool thing to have, though. You know, why don't we give up this 3 gold, take the doll with us, and I'm sure we'll be able to steal something that's worth more than 3 gold. At least I hope I will be able to. Okay. Got this guy here too. That's the shrivel pouch we just did. We didn't just leave that behind though. This is another bow. Be really nice to have that bow, but there's an invisibility potion there. Maybe we could sell the invisibility potion. We could also use it ourselves too if there's a reason to do so. All right, so we can come down to this guy. Now this guy's kind of cool. All right, I checked this guy out before too. We can let him bite us. All right, if we let this guy bite me, obviously it does damage, but it's an upgrade chest. The chest opens its big mouth, granting any items placed in it a tier upgrade. So anything we place in here, it's going to get 1 tier upgrade. So if I want the steel sword or the iron sword or whatever, if I want this stuff upgraded, that's how I would do it. So I can put the bow in here. I can put the steel sword in here, maybe make it a tier 3 sword. I can put the other iron sword in here to make it an even higher sword. Or I can just stack these upgrades on single items, which is probably a good thing to do. You'll see why later. Why don't we just go ahead and stack these? And in fact, instead of the bow, I'm going to stack it on the sword. Because I don't know what tier that sword is. And the only way to find out, I actually don't know how to find out, but I'm going to do it anyway here, and that will tell me what tier it is. So there we go. So we have a level 3 staff now, a level 3 mithril sword, and a level 2 steel sword. Okay, so that was another level 1 sword anyway then. So we'll put these back in. So these are very valuable items. We definitely don't want to lose them. Come this way. Grab a couple of these little slugs. We can use them later. And I can't get up there. So there are abilities that you can unlock in the game that normally I would have being down here. And you'll see later when I, smarter and I actually go ahead and get that. But for now, I don't have that. So now what I'm trying to do is figure out how to get out of here. I'm just looking for a way out now, and I'm not sure we're going to find it. Yeah, I got hit once. That's fine. Let's go ahead and pull the lever. And to actually get the way out... Oh, there's a chest. Okay, it's just this. There's no escape plan. Equip it in the shop, it says. You get your backpack capacity will be raised by 12, but your death pack is reduced to just 1 slot. Now, you guys haven't seen death pack yet, and I'm trying not to show it to you. But the death pack is a smaller backpack that you can transfer your items into when you die, and you get to at least keep those things. So really important things, which is why I'm stacking the upgrades on like very specific things, is like I'm planning ahead saying, okay, I'm taking these things in my death pack if I leave. So I'm gonna actually leave that here. No, I'm gonna use the potion instead, and then I'm gonna bring this with me is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, okay. So at least we have that. Now we have to come back around. So what I want to do is I want to go deeper. I want to go as deep as I can because that's going to get me the other teleport point, and I would really like to get the other teleport point instead. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, let's see what he's got on him. When he's no longer at alert, I can see what's in his pack. I got a lucky there. Let's go ahead and pull that out. For now, we're just going to have that, and we're going to use that. So this enchants other items with this grease to shrink their size while keeping their original value. Minimize grease. Love it. Let's go ahead and use that on the steel sword. So now the steel sword only takes up this much room, and I can afford to leave. I can afford to have even more stuff if I get more stuff. So that's good. Let's go ahead and get our backpack out of here. I don't want him to see me. We have another guy over there that I might be able to... Did I okay, I still have the doll. I probably should put the... Oh, crap. I probably should put the doll. Well, that sucks. Oh, boy, this is bad. Oh, he died. He died. Oh, that's so good. Hold on. Hold on. Steal. Put this in his bag. And it's going to blow up shit. Ah, get out of the way. Ah, okay, good. I don't want to be in range of the explosion, though. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and use this so I stay alive a little bit longer. And now I can loot these bodies freely. He's still on the platform, so it's not going to trigger again. That's cool. All right, so I have another staff. Let's bring that over. Healing potion, I can take that, I guess. These are 2 little coin purses. They're not really all that valuable. Over here, we have another staff. Can I get that staff in here at all? If I take the healing potion, I can move this around. It's not looking good. Probably can't get this. If I had another shrinking thing, that'd be cool, but I don't have that. This takes 4 slots. So the staff is pretty good. It's worth 19. It might be worth taking this healing potion just to have that. I think I'm going to go ahead and use the healing potion. That allows me to shift this over and grab that staff. All right, now I really just want to get out of here because I can't keep all this stuff if I die. So I really want to get out of here. And I need to go lower to do that. So I'm really just kind of trying to avoid... There we go. Trying to go... Because I don't have the abilities to go higher. You must chant the praises of God day and night. Anyone who sincerely prays will be granted wealth by God. Okay, so that looks like a trap. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We'll see. Uh-oh. I don't know what to think of this guy. He looks like a goblin that's down here doing the same things. And I don't recognize where I am right now. I did not play test to this point. I do not know where I am. So this is going to be... I want to get there, though. Gold leaf required. Open door. Oh, I can't get there. That's where I want to get. It's not even the same statue, though. That's not the same statue I was looking for. I'm worried this guy's going to... You know, he's another adventurer, and he's going to get me. That's what I'm worried about here. All right, this is probably going to lower this thing, right? Lower it back down. No? There it goes. I'm worried that this is a trap. Please just bring me straight out of here. That'd be great. Oh, man, this is great. Yeah, I like that a lot, actually. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Hey, that's the exit. Oh, very cool. Sprinter. Equip it in the shop. Gain bonus speed when running continuously. That's pretty good, honestly. I think it's pretty niche, though. It's pretty niche. It's an item I can't sell. It's one I can use. I think I'm good. I think I like the no escape plan idea more than I like that. I'm gonna leave that chest alone. This is that exit we were looking at before. Somehow got out of there. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, now I can leave the dungeon. Let's go back to our shop. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Now, we need to remember to bring all of the stuff over to our shop inventory or we still lose it. So, add all to inventory, and it gets thrown over here. This is going to be resolved automatically. So, there are certain things like coin purses and other things that will stay in here. It's going to get resolved anyway. We don't have to worry about putting it into the backpack. So, this is all of our stuff as organized. Loads of stuff to sell in the shop. I'm not sure Daddy would be proud, but I am. That's one day's haul. Very, very cool day. Hello, Aaliyah. Excuse me, are you Mr. Grabby's son? Yes, I'm Vyke Grabby. I'm Aaliyah. My brothers and I run a tavern nearby. Oh, sorry. Would you mind talking to a blood elf? No, of course not. Some people would mind. They hate blood elves. Some people hate goblins as well. Your father, Mr. Grabby, was very kind. Once, our tavern was attacked by thugs, and he gave us a lot of healing potions for free. That sounds like him. It's a pity he's gone. Would you take over the shop? I will do my best to protect it. That's great. Here, this is the payment for the potion last time. He's gone, but the money still needs to be paid. That's very kind of you. Blood elves won't forget, either kindness or malice. So get on their good side or bad side, they're not going to forget about you. Oh, one more thing. We found a charm last night. What is it? What does it do? Before you, There were many greedy souls. Though their bodies have perished, their desires remain, scattered across the dungeon. Consider it wisdom left behind by those who came before. So maybe one day I'll rot away in this dungeon too and become a charm? Don't be so pessimistic. You're a promising candidate. Why would I let you rot so easily? Okay, so haven't got a chance to show you this part of the business yet because we spent a lot longer in the cave than I thought we were going to. We can actually take a look at some of our charms here and we can equip them. We can also spend our money to unlock new slots. So in this case, no escape plan allows me to, well, you haven't seen the death pack thing yet, but plus 12, that's a lot more backpack space. That's huge. So if you can get out without dying, that's really enormous. I'm going to wait on that, though, just for now. I'm not going to equip it just yet, but it looks like I can equip them freely whenever I want, which is pretty cool. I haven't seen charms yet, so we probably collected it, even lower than I was. So, okay, inventory. This is our shop's inventory, and we want to now open the shop. So to do that, we're just going to start business like this. Customers coming. Little Goblin, do you know how to do business? I've watched my father sell goods before. It's simple. He puts the items into the customer's bag and accepts a fair deal. Done deal. Or fair offer. No! No, no, no! To make money, you have to raise the price. Sell it 2x, even 3 times the price. Raise the price. If only I could read customers' minds. You've got my help, don't you? With me here, you can see how the customer's persuasion value, or you can see their persuasion value. Use brag and haggle skills to raise their persuasion into the sweet spot, so they'll pay more. But if you push too hard or overhype it, they'll break the deal. Looks like it takes some skill and a bit of luck. Good luck, little goblin. All right, so here's how this is basically gonna work. Somebody's gonna come in, and they're gonna say, hey, I want this. Sword and intelligence scroll. That's what they're looking for. We have 4 customers today. So we're only going to have 4. So we have the things that they want. And this is their inventory space that they're giving us for it. Now, I can sell them anything I want, but once I start offering them things, I'm kind of locked into that once I start bragging about it. So I won't be able to bring it out once we have like a deal met. It's either accept or reject. But I can give them kind of whatever they're looking for here. And you can see the final price and stuff down here, with a multiplier included. So let's say I want to sell this guy the mithril sword. It's a level 3 sword. It's pretty good. It's 45. We're going to brag. We have this persuasion bar here. Right now we're at 0, but we want to get to the sweet spot of 7 to 9. We do this by rolling dice. This gets me to a 4. 4's not bad, but it does mean I can go over. If I go over, the deal ends, the final price gets dropped because the multiplier goes under 1, and I either have to accept it or decline it. I don't have to sell it for that price, but I only have a limited number of customers every day. And remember, I have to pay rent on those days or I lose my shop. So I have to be able to sell my stuff. This is the first customer though, so we got some room. There's also another thing I can do, and I can use these skills, these focus skills. I have 2 of them, remember, Echo Pitch and Test the Water. This costs 1, this costs 2. Well, I like 4, and if I use Echo Pitch, I can repeat a 4, which puts it in the sweet spot anyway. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. So now he's willing to pay 1.4 times on his multiplier. Now, what I could do now is I can sell him more stuff now that I have it here, but that also can reset this and allow me to raise the multiplier even higher. He also wants intelligence scrolls, remember. So I'm going to say sell more. So now he wants to be 14 or 15. So I'm going to brag again, see what we can get. That's a 5. Brings it up to 13. That's kind of sucky because it's just not quite going to get there. But I have another skill. This skill is Test the Water. It adds 1 to 3 persuasion value. Now, my odds of getting a 1 or a 2 on the dice are lower than my odds of getting a 1 or a 2 for this because this only goes from 1 to 3. So I'm going to try to test the water here, and unfortunately I did get the 3. So what you're going to see is the final multiplier drops significantly. So I went a little too far, I got a little too greedy, and it pulled it back. So now I can choose to either accept this multiplier, or I can say that the deal's off. So stop bullshitting. So I'm going to say deals off with him, unfortunately. That's just how that works. But I get my sword back. Next customer. Staff, dex scroll. Okay. Going to give you the nice staff here. We're going to start bragging a little bit. All right. So we start with a 6. That's great. I'm going to go ahead and tell him to sell more. And we're going to see if we can't get this into the sweet spot here too. That's a 5. That's going to bring us to 11. Again, a pretty bad roll, but at least we have until 15 on this one. I also don't have any more of these echoes or any more of these focus skills. You can only use them once per day. So even though they're worth a number of points, you can only still use them once per day. So I'm going to have to brag again if I want to get it up there. Okay, that puts me into 13. Now he's willing to pay 2 times the price. If I really want to push this even further, I can try to sell more even still. Get really, really greedy about it. He wants dex scrolls too. So why don't we try even more just to see how greedy I can get. So now we need to get 20 or 21. If I brag here, he gives me a 6. That's 19. That's terrible. I'm not going to get more than a 2x multiplier here. Like the worst possible roll there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to accept what we have for a 2.0 multiplier. And I'm just going to go over and give him all of the staves. And he's paying double the price for all of the stuff I put in his bag. So double dex scroll and dex scroll. Now I'm getting 280 from this guy. He's paying double. I could have possibly gotten triple, but I just don't think it's worth risking this roll because the odds of getting a 1 or a 2 on the dice are pretty low. Unfortunately though, I can't actually do this. I didn't know this ahead of time. You have to get the sweet spot for this. I got way too. Well, too greedy, but maybe we'll roll a 1 or a 2. No, we didn't roll a 1 or a 2. So now he's back down to 0.6. So this is where, this is where the risks are, right? We need to make sure we can pay our rent in a few days. I think we'll be fine, but I really want to get somebody to pay a lot of money for my stuff. This guy wants a dex scroll and a potion. So we'll put a dex scroll up here and we'll start bragging here and see if I can't get the multiplier to be good. Oh my gosh. What a terrible negotiator I am so far. Just got unlucky on those. Wow, this game just loves to put me right on the line and then slam me over. There's my 1 though, so it didn't slam me over this time. I don't have any skills left, so we'll keep bragging for a second. That puts us at 11. Okay, so that gets us 13. Now, do I want to risk it? I don't have a lot of items for him. I can't stack the staves and everything like I could before, so maybe I'll just accept the deal on this one, and we'll actually put both dex scrolls in here. He wants the invisibility potion too, so we'll accept double price for this stuff. Deal. Okay, this is the last customer. He wants a staff and a bow. So this is great. I just need to see if I can stack everything in here and go for it. So I'm going to put you here. I'm going to brag. Let's see if I can't get you in there. He's an 8 to a 9. It's kind of a narrow range starting out with. And we're already at a 10. Well, I definitely don't want to sell you this. So I'm going to keep it. I have a lot of items in my inventory, but I'm gonna say deals off today. I just got too greedy in the beginning of the day, but that's okay. We made some money and that's okay. New Gold Town Evening Post. Lucius Goldleaf, our town's renowned philanthropist, banker, and president of the Adventurers Guild, reaffirmed in a public speech that dungeon exploration is the foundation of our town's development and must remain unshakable. Easy, isn't it? Easier said than done. The dungeon is filled with darkness and danger. Don't worry. Feed me your money and I'll give you more power. So this is the benefits of having. I really wish I had that deal and I wasn't too greedy, but I would have had the gold to feed him. It's okay. I'll have it tomorrow. No problem. I have a lot of items still. We still have the shop items, so we can still sell them, but we don't have a lot of room in the shop anymore for new items. So today's dungeon exploration doesn't have to be super adventurous. We can only get a couple of things and bring it back. That's fine. It's okay. So I'm going to say feed gold for power. So what we can do here is our tech tree. It costs gold. Tier 1 costs 100 gold. So I can have 2 skills here. The first one in this side is fart sprint. Yeah, I know. Bust out a loud fart, which empowers you to sprint forward. Okay. We also have smoke mimic. This works with the coin beetles. So create like a smoke bomb out of it. Costs 2 beetles to get a smoke bomb with it. And then also we have something called a binding trap. So we put it down. Coin beetles will transform into a trap that temporarily immobilizes any enemy who steps on it. Then we have quiet technique. We open bags with acquired technique, so it makes the enemies slower to notice. That extends the timer that's necessary for stealing things from them. We have marking, which allows us to, once we see the enemy, it will keep them visible for a period of time, so we can kind of still see where they are specifically, right? Then we have double jump. This one's very good. Perform an additional jump while in midair. Very good. I'm going to buy this right away. That's what I thought I was going to have when I went down lower. All right. So we have the double jump. We have grappling hooks and parachutes and stuff as well. Parachutes are very nice because you do take a lot of fall damage. But the second tier is 500 gold. Ugh, don't like that. So I'm going to take fart sprint and the double jump to make me significantly more capable as we head down into the dungeon. So now we have a much more in-depth map of where everything is. It's pretty good. But we can also get to places we couldn't get to before because I can now double jump and stuff. So we're going to have to look at that. We could pack our bag with anything meaningful. I don't think so. I think we're fine. I like that minification, man. Man, I love that. We're good here. I don't need to take anything with me. So we'll go ahead and get down. All right. Now, this might have been a cool day. Well, if I had sold all that stuff, this would be a cool day to use that mask. But, you know, the one that gives me more inventory space. So now I have a double jump, which is going to allow me to really get here. It doesn't let me get up there, though. I really would like to get up there, but looks like I'm going to need a triple jump to do that kind of thing. So never mind. Here we go. I also like to keep the double jump available until the last minute, because if you're falling and you have this huge fall, you can still use that double jump at any time, so you can jump right before you hit the ground and you'll be fine. That kind of thing is good. I'm going to wait. There we go. We have this, this, and this. Cool. Oh, I didn't jump ahead of time. Didn't jump fast enough. It's okay. I want to get over there, though. Okay. Let's go over here. I keep thinking shift. I'm still doing it from like other games. I keep thinking shift is to run. It's not. It's to sneak. So you get like way slower, not way faster. It's kind of ruins your expectations a little bit. Okay, there's my fart sprint thing. Okay, we can go down this way if we want to. We can kind of see where these guys are. And I don't know where the... Oh, I think maybe this button is the trigger to that one. Maybe. Where is he? Oh boy, he's coming up. All right, so he's coming up. And as he comes up, I'm going to go down. And then I'm going to shoot this guy. If I can figure out where he is. I got him. So he's gone. This is a problem, though. Yep. Yep. Time to go. See if I can get him to come down here. Oh, boy. That hurt. Come on down here. Come get me. Come on down here. Come get me. You can't see me? How about this? You hear me? Yeah. Come on down here. Come get me. He's not going to come down, is he? Well, maybe we can persuade him. Doesn't look like it. He's not really into being... What? Whoa! Wait a minute. You're awake again? Oh, he came up from that side. Oh, okay. Oh, boy. This isn't good. Need to get over there. Need to get over there. Ah! Oh, he's not down there anymore. This is bad. Okay, now what we could maybe do is use one of our potions, but I really want to get hidden first. So let's calm this down. I'm out of his vision range, so he shouldn't see me right now. Let's calm this down a little bit. We'll get some of these things. I don't need them for the shop anyway, so we're looking for higher value items if we can get it. I was really hoping to get that other guy sucked into this trap, but it didn't happen. Oh, is he coming up? Maybe. I think he came up before because he heard the fart. So we have a sword here. We'll just get these little tiny pouches of gold. I guess that's fine for now. I do want to kind of draw him up here, but I feel like... let's just keep going. I want to raid these guys. I want to steal their stuff. I'm trying to figure out how to lure them into my traps, but so far my traps are their traps. I think this guy Oh, he can see me now. He's going to come up here. I want him to try to get me down here. Come down here. Wow, he just refuses to come down here. That's unfortunate. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to drop down here. And I think there is... Yeah, I see this. Bang. There's a switch right here, and then I see these. So I can grab this guy and get him dead here. Let's go ahead and grab that. And then what I might be able to do is get this other guy to come down. Instead of trying to get him to go up, I can get him to come down maybe. Another switch right there. That's interesting. Come on down here. Come on down here. There you go. Come get me. There you go. Come get me. Come get me. Come get me. Come get me. All right, I got him. Ooh, lucky. Minimize grease. Very cool. Definitely need these things. Minimize stuff is awesome. So let's grab these pouches, and then we'll use the minimize grease on just one of the swords, I guess. Use it on the iron sword, I guess. We just want to get this stuff to be smaller, so it doesn't take up as much space. We don't have a whole lot of space at the shop anyway, right? But, you know, I want to be able to have as many items as possible in stock. So this guy died. I don't know if it was from me or from somebody else, but this guy's dead already down here too. There's a half full coin purse here, so that's a level 3 coin purse. And then we have another scroll. Let's get the healing potions. Let's rearrange some of these things. See if we can get the healing potions in here. There we go. Maybe we'll do something like this instead. And then the sword. Move this down. Don't think there's a way I can do that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give up one of the purses, which is fine. We can do that. We'll give up this coin purse, and in exchange, we can move the sword over. I think that's probably all I can really even afford to take with me, you know? I don't think I can really do much with anything else. So we'll keep going down, and we'll see if we can find the other teleport place. You must raise your swords high and swear to defend the wealth granted by God, for this wealth is coveted by all. All right, so we're gonna go down. Oh, this is... I've seen this before. Yeah. Hang on. So this is like a bat or something. And he's already looking at me, so I gotta wait for him to stop looking at me. He went away. Okay, so now we want to go like this. We're gonna wait for him to come back. There he is. And then we can walk underneath him. Now he can see me. Oh boy. Oh, that's what's happening. Oh, I did not know that that's what's going to happen if he sees me. Okay, well, now you get to see the death backpack. What happened? You just died. I died? Yeah, repetitively. It's still hitting you. Is it all over? My shop, my ambitions. No. You still don't understand. Life is just a vessel for greed. As long as the greed is in the heart remains, you will never die. Oh, what a blessing. Well, how wonderful. I can steal without an end. And one more thing. When you wake up, only the items in your death backpack will remain. Remember, death is not the end. Poverty is. Okay, so now I can put things in the death backpack. And I get to keep those things. So we'll take the little sword because it's already spent time shrinking it. We'll take this. Let's take some of these. And the half full coin purse is good. And then I think, is it better to have... God, I wish it would stop doing that though. 19 gold for the sword. I can't fit the sword in here, and I'd rather have the purses. I think that's still better. So we're going to take these purses instead. Yeah, okay, we'll confirm that. So the death backpack is what we get. We're going to put it all in inventory. It says I can't bring this. So now I need to rearrange things so that I can get that in here too, if possible. Right there. Okay, now we can do it. Yes, good. Back to the shop, please. Stop it from banging on me over and over again. All the coin pouches resolve automatically, which is why I chose to bring those. And we're good to go. So I made $142 on this day. We're open this day too. Let's see if I can do better with the shop. Do better this time. What a shabby shop. Shopkeeper's a goblin, no wonder. You prefer to live in a cave, don't you? Goblins haven't lived in caves for thousands of years. We're just as civilized as you. Oh, sharp-tongued, huh? Let me see if the swords you're selling are as sharp as your teeth. Do you have the money to pay? What? How dare you? I'm a high elf. From my experience, wealthy customers don't talk this much. Watch your mouth. My family is rich, very rich. Then why would a wealthy high elf be buying a sword to go into a dungeon? Because it's fun. I want to go on an adventure. The dungeon isn't fun at all. People die in there. I don't need a goblin lecturing me. Fine. Let me see your money. I'll pay you after I get the gold from the dungeon. So you want me to give you a sword for free, high elf lady? I'm giving you an opportunity to sponsor my adventure. Once I succeed, I'll give you a big cut. Uh-huh. Sure. Well, have fun with my level 1 sword. What a low-level crappy sword. You can give it back. Stingy goblin. Be polite to me. I'll be back with tons of gold in no time. Yeah, okay, sure. Anyway, I'll start the business. Let's be greedy, but maybe make sure we sell things this time, okay? So, he wants a bow and a potion. I don't have any potions today, but I got lots of bows. We'll start with 1 bow. And he's gonna roll me a 6, because of course it is. I think this might be the time to test the water, just to reach it in there. I don't know. It's like a 50-50 shot on this, right? I think it's a 50-50 shot. I'll test it. Okay, so that gets us to 9. Thankfully, I didn't use my skills there. Let's go ahead and say sell more. I'm getting a little more greedy here. So adding 4 gives us to 13, because of course it does. I think this time, maybe I will use the skill. Okay, we're gonna get 2. That gets us to 15. So we're gonna get a 2.0 multiplier for at least getting these 2 bows out of here. I guess that's probably fine. We'll make a deal. Let's just make sure we sell something today, okay? Strength scroll and potions. Loads of strength scrolls. And in fact, I actually have a level 2 strength scroll in here now because of that. So let's see if we can get this guy. I'm gonna go to 5 first. Not bad. We'll try to brag here again. Of course, it's a freaking 6. Come on! Give me better RNG. This guy, man, he could have bought a lot of scrolls. He could have, but the deal's off now. This guy wants bows and staves. Okay. This is my big customer. I got to get rid of these things. So there's 3. 1. Come on, RNG. You can do it. There's a 3. So let's go ahead and sell more. Now we have our duplicate, right? We have our echo pitch. So we want to, take a look at the best time to use that if we can, to raise it up a little bit more. So there's 12. Now is not the time for the echo pitch. It's only getting me 3 more, man. I can't use this, so it's really just about rolling the dice at this point. Come on. I just have bad RNG luck here, That's what it really is. It's the difference between... It's always the difference in 1 roll. Is what it is. This is my last customer, so I'd really like to get rid of all these swords if I could. Even if it's at just the 2.0 would be fine. Let's not roll a 6, please. Oh my gosh. Stop putting me so close to the multiplier. You suck. So I just have really bad RNG lately, and I don't want to give up this mithril sword for that. So I am gonna hold it. That's what I'm gonna do. So I only sold 76 gold worth of stuff here because I'm just too greedy. Deceitful staff maker. The once popular staff shop, Harry's Staves, has been exposed for selling low-grade staves disguised as high-quality ones. The Adventurers Guild has confiscated its inventory. Staves are expected to be in high demand tomorrow. All customers will demand the certain category. So, very good chance we can sell all of our staves tomorrow, because that's going to be in high demand tomorrow. Excellent news. So, let's see how much room we have for stuff, okay? Let's move this stuff over, move this stuff over. I mean, there's a little bit of room here, right? We could maybe shift all these up a little bit more. All right, so I think this is probably a more sensible organizational structure here. Or we could even go something like this, I guess. That could work. There's room, is what I'm saying, is where I'm getting at here. There's room for stuff. So we could have this. So let's go down in the dungeon one more time and see if we can get stuff. Do we want to buy any skills? Keeping in mind that We have to have 250 gold in inventory on this day to repay. So the stav day, selling a lot of stavs is gonna have to be a good day, and we have the inventory to do that, so it's fine. So if we feed gold for power here, what is the best one to do here? Maybe smoke. The thing that killed me before was just like the torch on the wall was shooting fireballs at me. I didn't know that was gonna happen, so that's what happens if that little bat thing sees you, or a little drone. Let's try quiet technique. Or maybe tomorrow goes horribly with sales, and I need to keep the money on me, right? That's possible. We also are gonna have our shop level increase automatically as our sales accumulate, and our shop level goes up too. I don't know what that does though, shop level going up. Maybe it allows us to have more of these. These are locked, it says, so maybe it allows us to have more of them. That'd be nice. So tell you what, if you guys like this game, I suspect that you do, but we'll just see how it goes. If you like this game, let me know down in the comments, and we'll have an episode 2 and continue right where we left off, okay? Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. This has been Goblin Vyke, Thief Tycoon. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.